Hello and welcome everyone. This is Amrita Bordake and today I have such a fun delivery. I'm planning my 2021 garden and I received a huge delivery of some bulbs. So I am super excited and thought we will unbox them together. Let's do this. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel because in the next video I'm going to show you how to plant these bulbs in a container. Yes, I am going to show you how to plant them in a container. I know, this is going to be super exciting. As you all know, I've been planning my 2021 garden and I previously did a video which showed the seed haul that I got. Today is the bulb haul for my 2021 spring garden. I am so excited about these because some of these bulbs I've never grown. Actually, I take it back. I have never grown any tulip bulbs from bulb form. Yeah, I've bought tulips where they had already bloomed and they were in a pot, but I've never actually grown them, planting them in fall and having bloom in the spring. Ooh, it makes me so happy. This is super exciting and I cannot wait to share it with all of you because I have not opened my box yet. I received it last night and I have waited until today so I could record it as I opened it with all of you. So what I've got are flower bulbs which will go into the garden right now in fall. We will have to plant them in fall for them to bloom in spring. The way this vendor sells these bulbs is that they actually give you different options. They can either ship it according to the best planting time in your zone, or you can just have them ship whenever you want it and then you can plant it according to your planting requirements. What I did was I also had them pre-chill these bulbs because I live in zone 10A in Southern California. So our temperatures don't drop as much and I was worried that if I just planted them outside, they won't be as chilled as I would need them to be. So what is usually recommended in warmer zones is that you chill the bulbs once you receive them before they go into the ground or before you plant them in a container. So for today's video, we are unboxing this container. I am so excited about this and can't wait to get them into the ground. I have to plant them as soon as possible. So that is the other thing that the vendor recommended, is that you have to plant them as soon as you get them or within 1 or 2 weeks. But you have to make sure they stay in a cool and dark place for 1 to 2 weeks if you don't get a chance to plant them. But I'm actually going to try to get them in ground as soon as possible. Okay, let's do this. All right, okay, here we go. And yes, as you can see, it says store cool and dry, plant this fall. And there they are. So this company is called Color Blends, and no, this is not a sponsor video. I bought all the bulbs and I've actually been looking for a good bulb retailer, but I just couldn't find one this year. And this year is my first year planting spring bulbs. I've never done this before. That just makes me super excited about the whole process. This is like, I love this. This is my jam. I just love doing this. I received these 3 papers. One of them is my packing list. This is how to plant pre-chilled bulbs, which is what I did, and I'll explain in a moment what that is. And these are planting and care instructions based on what bulbs you have. So they have a huge booklet, which is really awesome. So I want to quickly talk about what pre-chilling means when it comes to bulbs. I live in zone 10A in Southern California. There's a zone system in the entire country of United States where we plant by different zones. And this is a warmer zone and we don't get enough colder temperatures during the night outside if I just plant these bulbs in the ground or in a container. Most spring flowering bulbs need a prolonged period of cold temperature for the bulbs to bloom properly. In most of the United States, this is achieved by planting the bulbs in the ground in fall and they just stay dormant throughout the winter in the ground, get that extended period of cool temperature and then bloom in the spring. But for the bulbs planted in deep south, in the deserts of southwest, or most of California, actually anything below San Francisco, the temperatures don't get as cold as the spring bulbs actually need them to be. So for the bulbs to get gorgeous blooms, they need to be placed in the refrigerator for 6 to 10 weeks before they are planted. Here's a quick tip for all of you who are planning to pre-chill their bulbs at home. Make sure they're away from any of your fruits and vegetables, because fruits and vegetables release ethylene gas, which can be harmful to the bulbs. It's not harmful to humans, but it is actually pretty harmful to the bulbs. This vendor actually provides pre-chilling service for an extra $30, which I totally signed up for because I did not have this much storage space in my refrigerator to keep them for 6 to 10 weeks. They would have definitely come in contact with some kind of fruits and vegetables, and I didn't want to take a chance of the bulbs spoiling, so I just had the vendor pre-chill them for me. Now these are pre-chilled and they have been sent to me, and let's start looking at each of the bulbs. These are the instructions that came up with the bulbs. The bulbs must be planted this fall. If you cannot plant right away, you can keep the bulbs for a week or two in dry, cool place with good air circulation. Temperatures between 50 degrees to 60 degrees are ideal, but your bulbs should be fine within a range of 35 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't need to worry about that because I am going to plant them as soon as possible. Ooh, Grape Hyacinth blend Muscaris. There are 3 different colors. There's blue, light blue, and white. The bloom time is going to be around mid-spring, and the height is about 5 to 7 inches. I love this color. I was such a huge fan of this color. As you can see, these have already sprouted. They did mention that there will be some sprouting. This one is the one I'm super excited about because I adore paired blend tulips. And if you're new to this channel and you don't know about this, I am actually planting a lot of these flowers for my still life arrangements that I do. The way I bought these bulbs were based on the flower, the colors, and the textures that I wanted in the arrangement. So that makes me super excited because I've never actually seen a paired blend tulip in real life. So I'm super excited about this. This is going to be blooming mid to late spring. Height is about 14 to 16 inches and the colors are red, orange, and pink. This is another Muscaris, which is blue with deep purple. The bloom time is a little bit earlier, which is early to mid-spring. Height is 7 to 14 inches, so this is going to be another gorgeous color. Oh, these paper whites in there, I am super excited about because these are indoor bulbs. So out of all the bulbs that I have, I'm going to plant some of them indoors, which are just regular tulips, and try them out just like an experiment because I just want to see how it works. But these daffodils are specifically meant for indoor planting, and I'm going to be planting all of these indoors. This is another daffodil, which is called Cheerfulness. I can see why it's called that. It's creamy white with orange color. Oh, such a gorgeous color. The bloom time is going to be mid to late spring and the height is about 14 to 16 inches. So here's a tip for all the people who want to start their blooming early. So if you're in the midst of winter where everything is dry and drab outside, you can actually get daffodils that bloom inside. The paper whites that I have bought are actually indoor blooms, so you can start them early and have them blooming throughout the winter in your home, and you can stagger them in different times, maybe at least in a week or two, so you can get the blooms over a larger amount of time. The next one is Angelique. Oh, these are beautiful double tulips. The color is pink with white, and bloom time, this is going to bloom a little later in the spring. Height is 15 to 17 inches. This is another one I'm super excited about. I got 25 of these. The next set of bulbs that I have are these daffodils, which are white with peach color. Oh, look at that color. That's such a beautiful color. And the bloom time is going to be mid-spring and height is about 14 to 16 inches. This is a pretty big bulb too. This is going to be a beautiful flower. It's called the Delnashaw. What a beautiful name. The next bulb that I have is Maurice Goodenough. And this is a tulip with shades of peach and red. It blooms mid to late spring and is about 18 to 20 inches in height. This is going to be a slightly larger tulip too, I think. Oh, this color is going to be so pretty with the beautiful blends of peach and red. I can't wait to have this bloom and photograph it once it's done. Oof, lovely. Look at this last one. Oh my god. This is the biggest one. The Maurice Goodenough, those tulips, I got 25 of those. These Diamond Touch tulips are 100 tulips. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a blend of different tulips. Some of these tulips are going to be purple, some are rose, and some are white in color. This is going to bloom mid to late spring, and the height is going to be 16 to 18 inches. These are a lot of tulips. Wow, look at this. Okay, I really need to get these in the ground as soon as possible. And look at this crate. This is so nice. It was so well packed. I loved how beautifully they packed everything, and everything looks good. None of the tulips were bruised or anything, that at least that I can see from the unboxing right now. They look really good. I am impressed with this company, the way they packed everything. And this is a complimentary nail clipper. Or, nail clipper and bottle opener, and also file, and also possible fishing line snips. It's nice. Thank you, Color Blends, for the complimentary nail clipper or fishing line snip. Not that I fish, so. That's the unboxing that we did today. That was my bulb haul for 2021 garden that I am planning. Don't forget to catch my next video that will be about planting all of these bulbs in containers. So this is going to be my first time planting these bulbs, especially in the container. I hope you had fun unboxing my bulb haul with me. I had a lot of fun, and if you did have fun, make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell to be notified for all of my future videos. Thank you so much everyone for watching and joining me today, and have an amazing, amazing day. Bye-bye. Okay, time to put them back again. Because fruits and vegetables release ethylene glass. I don't know. I don't remember this one. I have to look at the picture. Most spring flowering bulbs need a prolonged period of cold temperature for the blooms.